don't include feedback loops. Now by feedback loops, I mean a convenient way that your user, the user of your app, can send you details of their app experience. Now every user can, if they wish, put a review inside the App Store. Now as you can probably imagine, I've downloaded quite a few applications in my time, hundreds of applications, but to this day I have yet to actually give a review inside the App Store. So, little question for you, how many apps have you actually given reviews for? Now I don't know the answer to that, but I suspect it's very, very few. So please, it would be wrong to assume that your users will give you feedback using that method. Now you need to find a better way to actually learn about your audience, and good feedback loops is a way to do that. Now feedback loops are a really valuable way for you to elicit information from your users. That information can be vital to turn your app into a category leader if you really want to top the charts. Now all feedback is valuable, even if you were to find out that there's aspects of your application that users don't like. Knowing that information is critically important. You can make the adjustments if needed and of course improve it, which in turn will attract more customers, more revenue, etc, etc. Now when your existing users see improvements made and you see you actually responding to their suggestions, they will become your biggest raving fans, telling their friends and families about your application, effectively becoming your sales agents. So getting this feedback is really, hugely beneficial. You'll also find that your users will actually ask for advanced features, maybe features you hadn't even considered. Now when they do that, they are effectively telling you what your pro version of your application should be. Now typically you can actually sell that pro version of your application at a higher price point, and you know that you've got an audience there sitting there waiting for it. So if your customers ask you for a product or service, then I see it as your kind of duty to deliver that service or deliver that product. In return, they will be very, very happy to pay you for the privilege. Now, big companies around the world spend millions learning this information about their customers because they understand just how critically important it is. But smaller companies often neglect that. They feel they can't afford it. Now, this doesn't cost anything to do. So please take advantage of it and include feedback loops so that you can gain that information about your audience. This is your best way to guarantee you have a massively selling, commercially successful application, and one that will endure and last for a long, long time. Remember, there's never been a software product ever in history that hasn't benefited from improvements at some time during its lifetime.